Pisces, let's start with your reading. Today, we're going to look into the energies around you, and then we will focus on the events coming up for you in the near future. All right, let's start with your messages. Oof, these energies are powerful. Okay. All right, and a decision right here. So there is definitely something going on here which is going to empower you, but at the same time, there is still something that needs to be worked out. And I see that you are off to a good start. The Six of Swords right here. You are at least trying to move past something toxic, a relationship, a friendship, a job. Right here, you have been trying to do that for perhaps a long time now, because something always brings you back to this energy as if it was still part of you, as if it was an extension of your body that you can just not get rid of. This is an overall attachment that doesn't allow you to grow and to just take advantage of your full potential, to expand, to be truly happy and long-term happy as well. This is something that could have been heavy at some point, it might still is, and something that slowly got control over you. Because that's the tricky thing about these situations. It's not as if someone comes into your life and tells you, I am going to do something which eventually is going to limit you and not make you happy. And they declare that, they say it, and you say, of course, come in. This is something that instead happens slowly without you noticing it until you get to a point where maybe it's even too late to fix anything or to do anything about it. And the only thing that you can do, it's move away, move on from this. And so there is definitely a lot of control here, whether it is a person or even an emotion that now doesn't make you decide clearly for yourself. You are ready to let it go. I definitely feel that you want to make room for something else that could truly reflect your values and meet your expectations. You don't know what comes after the Six of Swords. Your destination is unknown, and it can be scary, it can be daunting, but you feel deep inside that it's going to be better than where you are right now. I definitely see, Pisces, that you're trying to find balance and rebuild yourself once for all. You know that this is not the ultimate outcome you wanted. You would have rather achieved balance with this person in this situation. But at this point, it doesn't matter anymore to you. You just want to let it go and move past it. Now, there is something coming to an end, obviously. And to me, that's the illusion. That's perhaps even the lies. Something that comes down, like you see here, and it reveals its core. This is going to be a pivotal moment because after this information that comes in, that will be revealed to you, you will feel strong and motivated to let go of the situation finally. You know, very often we have hard time letting go of a person, of a connection and its potential, and we cannot figure out why. But the truth is that often it's hard for us to sometimes realize that our perception doesn't really match the reality of things. And right now you are forced to see the reality. You're forced to see what this person really is about. And I can already tell that it's going to be a breakthrough moment for you. And with the mental reaction that you'll have to this event, you'll see soon after your emotional reaction matching the first one as well, the mental one as well. It's going to be such a liberation, something that you have dragged along with you on your shoulders for so long. Now, all of a sudden, it's gone, just like that. And so this is going to be very powerful, and we'll have to look into what this is going to be. But now that everything is destroyed, what's next? You're going to take some time for yourself at first. But honestly, with this Four of Swords, I know that it's reversed, but don't fear that. This is actually really good. You are going to feel really good, feeling energized, because when this is upright, you undergoing that phase of quiet, that phase of recovery. But when this is reversed like this, that phase has reached its maximum potential, and now you feel energized. You feel the passion again after instead feeling detached from the world for a long time. In fact, with this card, you're feeling good enough to rejoin the world. Welcome back, Pisces. Sometimes you don't notice how heavy the burden you carry is until you let it go. Just like that background noise that it's constantly ringing into your ears, and after a while you don't even notice it anymore, but it keeps giving you headaches. And then all of a sudden, when it stops, you feel relieved and at peace again, and you didn't even know that there was an issue in the background. So this is going to feel that way. You're going to bounce back in no time, regaining strength, clarity, becoming stronger. But I see that you are quickly moving towards, though, the Five of Swords, which is coming next, and which is telling me that someone is not happy about your transition. Whether because after you truly give up on that person, you stopped reaching out, or you've put yourself out there on dating apps again, when you decided to rejoin the world and this person has seen you, or just energetically, they feel deep down that you do not care anymore about connecting with them, about knowing things about them. And this is starting to slowly but surely drive them crazy. And so we see here an unexpected change in feelings for you, but also for this person. For some of you, this energy talks about make-up sex. I have to admit that. And if that's the case, what are you doing to yourself, Pisces? You're giving in to instant gratification, or at least this person is hoping that you will, like perhaps you have done in the past. This is a situation where unfortunately nobody wins, and you need to instead handle it from a very strong, logical point of view. It's hard. It's very hard when you get to this energy right here. Because again, the devil is in the details. It slowly shows up to be what it is, and you don't know it. But now you do know it, Pisces. You do. And I hear you saying, but it gets lonely, Dash. Sometimes the only person that can really make me feel better is the one that is actually causing the pain in the first place. And if you resonate with that, if you really have that thought, just rewind a few seconds and hear that sentence again. Does it really make sense? I get it. I get how hard it can be, but I don't know about you. I feel that you deserve much more. And the fact that you keep going back into this cycle, it's preventing you to find something or someone who could be really good for you. And not just short term like the devil, but long term. What it's actually surprising here, it's seeing how the other person truly has passion for you. And this is what eventually always takes you back to them, to this person, to this connection, because of their passion towards you. It's so strong. And it's hard to ignore or just pass on. The way this person has the ability to make you feel, it's just ridiculous. But this is hurting you, Pisces. The fact that you keep giving into this situation, it's hurting you even more. Sometimes we settle for something because we think that That's all we can afford. And no one is going to love us the way that that person loves us. But this ain't love, Pisces. This is fast love. And you deserve much better. And you see here that the situation, sorry I didn't pick up this card, you perceive it in a way, but it's actually in a different way. This is you trying to justify certain actions because it feels lonely, because we have history, maybe because we have kids, we have things in common, but it's not good enough for you to decide to be in a situation that makes you struggle so hard. No, there's never a good reason. And so what would happen if you were to fully let go of the situation? The most interesting thing is to see how everything that you're looking for, Pisces, everything is just around the corner for you. And it has been for a long time, for longer than you know. There is a new beginning, a new energy, perhaps a new person trying to manifest into your life, but you keep blocking it away because you keep being involved with the other situation. I mean, this Lover's card is not here randomly. There is definitely something beautiful, but right here the decision is yours. And I believe that you need to take a closer look at yourself, at your approach, at your feelings and motivations. You need to see also how beautiful you are, how worthy you are, and how powerful you are. Especially empower yourself for once, instead of always empowering these people by allowing them to treat you in a certain way. With death, you have a clear message, letting go of something in order to make room for something else. Let go of what doesn't reflect your values and aspirations in order to make room for what it does. And if you have to be single for a while, then so be it. No need to be scared to be alone. Better alone than with people who take advantage of you. Better alone than hanging on to unhealthy relationships. You cannot delay this decision any longer. You might be confused on what to do because you don't know what's coming up next, but at the same time, you see it here, what comes up next. Such a beautiful revelation. Around the corner, what do you have? The perfect person for you. Someone new or someone who you already know, who has been silently watching you at a distance, patiently waiting for you to be able to receive a real love and real commitment. So, by the way, 9 of Cups, all of your dreams coming true, the ones that maybe you forgot about because you have been focusing on someone else for so long, on their needs, on their dynamics, and you forget who you are. With the Devil, it's really easy to lose yourself in that connection, and you definitely have, but not for long. Who is this person? Let's see, Pisces, how your life would change if you were to completely let go of what feels familiar but it hurts you, and how your overall journey is going to evolve now that you decide to stand up for yourself, creating healthy boundaries and demanding more from the people around you, from the world around you, especially the ones who claim to love you. There is something clearly coming your way, and you can take it and go along with it, or you can ignore it and hold on to something that you know it's not good enough for you. So let's look into what's coming up for you in the near future and how it's going to develop in the distant future as well. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Pisces, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Pisces. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the future situation. It's very clear. It's the 6 of Wands. And honestly, what I'm seeing here is a complete 180 in terms of the dynamic of the situation. Up to this point, you were focusing on the other person, focusing on how a action of yours would trigger something in them. It was never just you looking at your needs and just unapologetically doing whatever you wanted to do. Right here, instead, we see someone coming towards you and make you the protagonist of your life. And so, if up to this point you have been the giver and never the receiver, this is completely the opposite. And finally, I would like to add, because there is just so much that we can give until we explode. And right here, obviously, this is your time to receive. The Six of Wands right here is someone who has a strong attraction towards you, someone who will surprise you. And look it up, the Six of Wands talks about someone who might very well be your soulmate and your dream partner. That's why I felt that you might know this person already. But in your mind, you might have thought, this person right here interested in me? No, it's not possible. Oh, but it is. So let's see what's coming up for you in the near future if you let go of this. That condition is not negotiable, Pisces. We're going to look into an alternative reality where you have let go of this. What would happen if you were to do that? This death energy, death and rebirth, is a must. It's mandatory. And so nothing of what we're going to talk about next is going to happen if you keep that attachment that we know it's not making you happy. So let's look into that reality and let's see with this Ace of Wands and Six of Wands what you're going to receive next. Ooh, oh my God, that Nine of Cups. You remember it? Where we seen it? Just up here. You have no idea how beautiful this is going to be. Okay, very important message here actually. But let's start from this beautiful Nine of Cups, which is telling you something very particular. Right here, what you're seeing is